What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another Prize Picks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section and enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. With that being said, the winner of last week's $50 giveaway is Ty Edwards 4706. 4706. Ty Edwards 4706. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you to everybody who commented, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Make sure you comment down below in the videos this week to enter into that giveaway. Ty, hit me up on Twitter at cam_ATL so I can get your PayPal information and send that over to you. Thank you guys for joining me as always. I am on propsmadeeasy.com, baby. Advanced data-driven tools to help you have success in player props. If you're interested in my personal picks and also my daily fantasy sport optimal lineups for DraftKings and FanDuel, you can find that by going to more at Props Made Easy and going to DFS content, or you can just go to greenlightdfs.com. You can see it down here. You can click there and everything. If you want to know that, I put my two favorite prize picks every single day for members over there, as well as my optimal lineups for DraftKings and FanDuel for DFS purposes over there as well. All right, we also have an optimizer with our projections, player projections for DFS over there at Greenlight, and you also get access to the tools over there on Greenlight as well as a member. So let's go ahead and get into today, though. I'm going to do a real quick shout out to some people because I know a lot of people had some good days. LaFleur, shout out to you. Some CSGO. Misfit, some baseball. Misfit, so Misfit posted this and thought he wasn't going to win any money because of Kyle Tucker, I guess. And then he posted again saying, "Oh shit, I won." So that's good to see, Misfit. Shay Matthews, good little WNBA dub. Show off, nice little CSGO. The streak continues. PME, that's what's up, man. Terrence G, trying to be more disciplined in bankroll management, not always looking for the big money tickets. Hey, man, great idea. A couple WNBA hits. Yeah, man, slowly but surely, man. Pick your favorite two. I'm telling y'all, pick your favorite two. Don't try to force in six mans all the time, because that's what I notice a lot of times. Like, I'm not seeing like comments and stuff left for props made easy stuff. That's not my business. Greenlight DFS is my business. So when people come to people with questions or they're having issues or whatever, um, I hear about those from other people at Props Made Easy. And so one of the things I hear about a lot is a lot of people are saying how they'll be struggling, right? And then turns out the reason they're struggling is because all they're doing every day is a six man. And if they don't hit their six mans, they're complaining about not hitting. Like, dude, you have to not try to hit six mans every day. It has nothing to do with the props tool. It's not the props made easy tools to why you're not hitting the six mans. Six mans are just incredibly hard to hit, period. You can hit them. And yes, you see screenshots of people hitting them all the time. You can, but it's not smart to only bet six mans every day. And if you're losing every day because you're betting six mans, that's your own bad gambling. Tim Chill 15, Big Jerry, Mackenzie Gore ended up being a freaking beast yesterday. My God, Z-Pack, nice little WNBA dub straight off the tool. Nice bald with bourbon. Nice W, Siri, and a little bit of CSGO. Nice hits. And Luciano with some WNBA. Congrats, everybody. Good job, everyone. Shout out to everybody. If I missed anyone, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get this video through. Make sure you comment your dubs and stuff in the player prop chat, and I'll talk about it in tomorrow's video. All right, so let's get straight into this. A couple of the plays that I like the most are at the top of the list here. Now, normally I don't do over on pitcher fantasy scores. Y'all know that, man. Most of the time, I avoid this situation. I don't really play overs too often. But Luis Castillo feels like he's in a fantastic spot here against Washington at home in Seattle today. His prop line's at 35.5. Data has him at 37.8, a 2.3 differential. I like the over on Luis Castillo today. He's probably my favorite pitcher on the slate today. So Luis Castillo, I like him going over his 35.5 prop line there. Next, we have a bat, Marcus Semien. We see what Siri did yesterday. Let's see what total base options we have. Nothing too crazy sticking out like, oh, I gotta have that. Normally, I like to look at these 0.5s and see if there's just like an obvious mistake. Like, it felt like Siri was a mistake. Yes, Siri ended up batting ninth, but that didn't matter. He homered. But Marcus Semien, prop line at 7. Now, this is too low when Marcus Semien's facing a lefty. All right, he's got the righty lefty matchup against Boyd. He's at home in Texas. This is just too low for me. Marcus Simeon over 7 hitter fantasy score. We have him projected for 9 plus 2.03 differential. So two of the best overs that you could play in baseball today. Luis Castillo over his pitcher fantasy score, and then over on Marcus Simeon's hitter fantasy score. If you want to play, if you don't normally do fantasy scores and you want to play some regular stuff, total bases, pitcher strikeouts. We got pitching outs. Earned runs allowed will come in eventually. Yeah. First inning runs tool. We've got the White Sox and the Angels as the number one under. You've got Cease, who's been solid in the first inning, and Detmers has been solid in the first inning as well. Vegas has the under. And remember, if the category is green, it leans under. If there's more red, it leans over. Okay? So as you can see, the 1.69 these are first inning ERAs. Just first inning. Both of them have been solid in the first inning. They have a combined, when you see here, ERA, whip, runs, stuff, this is all combined. So ERA, they have a combined 1.53 ERA in the first inning. They have a combined 0.78 whip in the first inning, which means they're missing bats. They've got some good stuff starting these games off. So great spot for this. And both offenses haven't been very good in the first inning this year. So White Sox and Angels really like the under there for them. And then if you're going to play an over, it would be the Reds and the Orioles. Williamson's been with a 4.8 first inning ERA, and Cole Irvin's been bad with a 9.64 ERA in the first inning. Vegas has the over. It's a 10 over-under game total. 7.22 combined ERA between these two. 1.74 combined whip. That's way different than this 0.78. That means people are really hitting the ball well against both these guys. So both offenses have not been very good in the first inning. Okay, that's why it's a 28% hit instead of us having a 0 like we normally see when we have the overs. But both offenses have not hit the ball well in the first inning, and they don't hit the ball very hard in the first inning. But all these other categories signify that the over is the better bet. So when you look at everything combined, more says over than under. So over would be the bet there for the Reds and the Orioles, and then under on the White Sox and Angels. All right, let's go CSGO. A little CSGO, baby. KNGV for O Plano going against W7M Academy. Map 1 and 2 kills is at 34.5. Really like the over for KNGV. He's a beast. He's made me a lot of monies too. So over on him. 37.18 projection for KNGV. 2.68 differential for the over for him. So going over on KNGV for O Plano. And then we're going to go the under on Suplex N1 for Meta going against Case. Map 1 and 2 kills is set at 41.5. We have him at 38.5. That's a -3 differential. Really love the under on Suplex N1 and then the over on KNGV for CSGO. There's obviously other plays. Props Made Easy members, make sure y'all go and check that out. WNBA and soccer, we don't have anything for that yet. WNBA, you see stuff here, but that's from yesterday because we don't have any new information yet. So baseball and CSGO is really all we have to go off of. So let's talk about it. Luis Castillo, over pitcher fantasy score of 35.5. Marcus Simeon, over hitter fantasy score of 7. First inning runs tool. We still have the over on the Reds and the Orioles, and then the under on the Brewers and Mets took over. Brewers and the Mets took over as the number one, but they're very, very close. You could go either way with these two. You can go either way. I don't know. Honestly, both of them look good. So you can go under on both of those. And then the over still is the Reds and Orioles. But the Tigers and Rangers is also looking like an over as well. CSGO, we have over on KNGV for map 1 and 2 kills. And then the under on Suplex N1 for Meta. And then WNBA, nothing. And soccer, nothing as of right now. I don't know if there's supposed to be some later or not. If there is, then the Props Made Easy tools will have them. Today's Monday, so we're going to have the Fever and the Aces facing each other, so we'll get some eventually, but right now during this video we don't have any, so I can't do anything for them right now. So thank you guys for joining me as always. Drop a like down below because I already know you loved it. Let's get this money today, baby. Let's let everything click, everything work out well. I want to shout out a ton of dubs again from the Player Pod chat tomorrow morning. Remember, if you want my personal picks, you don't get those at Props Made Easy. Props Made Easy is not my company. Okay? You don't get my personal stuff at Props Made Easy. You get it at greenlightdfs.com. You get my personal 2 favorite prize picks of the day, and then you also get my daily fantasy sport optimal lineups. Me personally, I prefer daily fantasy sports. I prefer DraftKings and FanDuel DFS. Like, I prefer creating lineups and roster construction and all that stuff. That's what I enjoy. Plus, you can win $100,000 in a night. DFS is more interesting to me. I love player props, don't get me wrong, and I play them daily, but DFS is more interesting when it comes to gambling for me. That's just what I enjoy more. But so if you're interested in DFS, you can find that at DFS content right here, or just click on greenlightdfs.com, and let's get it. Thank you guys for joining me as always, and I'm out. Peace.